All right, so this is the piece that I made. It's basically gonna be a storage compartment in the side panels. There's gonna be a mirror image on either side. You see there's a lot of space in there, but the space is basically wasted without these in here because everything will fall down into the floor. These will be removable. We're gonna drop in just like that. Got the end pieces for them I'm gonna weld on right now. Then I'm gonna have some screws, a couple screws going through here that you can take out if you need to remove this. Let's get back to work. All right, so the boat is cleaned up. Looks good. Thank God he put that first coat of paint on here, because if not, I probably would have had to pressure wash this thing, and that would have just been a hell of a lot more work. Got it cleaned up pretty nice though. Only really have to touch up a couple spots. The hull still looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and get this paint on here. Alright guys, so I got the entire hull painted. I'm getting ready to attack this live well. My live wells, had a lot of luck with them the way I do them, and I'm going to show you exactly what I've got here and how I'm going to hook this up. We've got two pumps. So one pump is going to be our pump in. That is going to go down in the bottom of the boat on the hull and come out of the side, right on the side, right through here. That pump is going to come from there up into the top of this live well with an aerator sprayer. That's gonna be our main sprayer in. Then I'm gonna have another pump that's gonna come through the bottom of the live well, just like this on this side. And that's going to have the flow rate system right above it. So it will have a hose coming out of this pump going into the flow rate system, and then one coming from the flow rate system and out to the side of the hull. It's that simple. All right, so we're gonna drill this hole for our aerator. This is the aerator we're gonna use. We move our main freshwater in. It's actually a 1-inch hole. So the way I'm gonna mark this, I'm gonna take this nut, put this up there, mark the center of it. I'm gonna drop it down about 1/4 of an inch from the top of this inside lip of the live well right here. Looks pretty good. Right there. Use a 3/16 starter bit. I'll come back with a 1-inch paddle bit. I cut a lot of my holes this way. I'll use a hole saw sometimes, but this just works pretty well. Got my reamer tool, clean that hole up. So this one's pretty important. We want to make sure that this is going to be low enough to be underneath the water, but not so low because you have to allow for this distance right here. So we need at least 1.5 inches off the bottom of the hull. So I'll drill my starter hole from the inside. Alright, everything's dry fitted. Let's get all these hoses connected, and then I'll explain how everything works. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put one of these nuts on here. They do not give you 2 of these nuts. Luckily I have a bunch of extra ones, but I like to put one on. That way it has a good seal. If not, you can seal it around here, which I've done a lot of. It just seems like it has a lot more surface area if you put 2 nuts onto it. Stick it through. I'm going to hold this nut up here so I can get an idea about where I need to cut this thing off at. Just chop that off with a hacksaw. We use a 90-degree elbow out of here. That way it doesn't have so much tension coming up and kicking back and kick over and up. One piece. I like to throw some extra sealant in here just to make sure this is good. You don't want to over tighten this because you can strip this. You want it to be good and tight, but not too tight. It's okay to go a little overboard on this. You don't want to have to come back and mess with this again. So that takes care of our fresh water in. We'll let that sit and dry. We'll go ahead and get our other pump installed. All right, so this is going to be our recirculate pump. Same thing. I'll hold this up here and mark this one a little bit long. This is going to get one of those stainless steel screens on the inside to protect this pump in case a fish gets its tail or something stuck over it, that it won't clog up and not recirculate anymore. All right, pump number 2 is installed. Now I'm going to cut some hoses. Let's get back to work. Alright, so everything is hooked up. This is our main freshwater in. The hose is running up into the main aerator. Then we have our recirculate pump, which is running up into the flow right system. And then if you pull the flow right nozzle outward, it will recirculate the water from the bottom up and around here and right out this fitting on the side of the hull. This is the fitting you would use to fill your bag at the end of the day when you're fishing a tournament. Alright guys, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to call this one. The video is getting kind of long. I put a lot of time into the boat this weekend. It's Sunday night right now. I got all the painting done on the hull. Only got a couple of hatches left to paint. Those side panel storage compartments, they're gonna be super dope. I can't wait to show you guys that in the next episode. I actually broke my mic earlier today, so I really just wanted to wrap this video up. I got a new mic coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna get right back at it, and I'm gonna go from there. But I really wanted to slow down this video and give you guys like a hands-on information on the live well, because so many people ask me about my live well, and I have not built one of my custom live wells in a boat that's lost a fish in a tournament or period to my knowledge. All of the live wells that I've custom built have kept every fish alive that's ever been in them. So that is a pretty cool thing. I'm pretty proud of that actually. But don't be surprised if you see a lot of these other YouTube boat builder guys or tiny boat groups starting to run their live wells the same exact way now that this video is out. That was one of the reasons I was reluctant to start doing all these hands-on build videos and sharing all this knowledge, because there's a lot of guys that hate and a lot of guys that are just gonna copy and copycat everything I do. It's happened to me multiple times. I'm not gonna get into detail on that in this video. Maybe one day I might tell my whole story, but I just want to put that out there. I want to help you guys. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing these whole videos. Like, I don't need to do these videos. I work all day long. I come home and work at night just because I want to. Like, it's a hobby. I like doing this stuff, and I want to share it with you guys. So I really want to grow this channel just to put it out there, because there's a lot of people that doubt me and hate on me, and I want to prove them wrong. So I need your help. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you don't already subscribe. Share it with your friends, your sister, your mama, your cousin, your uncle, and your brother. Whoever wants to see it, let them see it. I'll see you guys next time. You won't have to wait long. I'm gonna get back to work.